Jeff Bezos, Lauren Sanchez wedding, $76 cost will shock you. Those words alone sound like the plot of a Netflix series, but this isn't fiction. It's the billionaire life turned into a real-life spectacle, a global obsession, and the ultimate internet conversation starter. Imagine a wedding so extravagant that royal ceremonies look like modest backyard gatherings. Imagine a price tag so staggering that it could buy skyscrapers, fund space programs, or erase small country debts. Yet it's all being poured into one single celebration of love, power, and spectacle. Welcome to the $76 million wedding of Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, where nothing is ordinary, where every flower is imported, every jewel whispers a story, and every guest becomes part of a billion-dollar script. To understand why this wedding has the world watching, you have to understand the couple themselves. Jeff Bezos, the man who turned Amazon from a garage dream into a trillion-dollar empire, is not just a businessman. He is the symbol of modern wealth itself. His rocket company, Blue Origin, points to space as casually as most people point to the weekend. Beside him is Lauren Sanchez, the glamorous television host turned helicopter pilot turned power partner, who has embraced life at Bezos' side with a flair that mixes Hollywood red carpets with global influence. Their love story has been tabloid gold from the beginning. Leaked text messages, whispers of scandal, the shock of Bezos' divorce settlement that was itself worth more than the GDP of some nations. Now, all of that buildup is coming together in a single event, their wedding. And not just any wedding, the Jeff Bezos, Lauren Sanchez wedding that will cost $76 million. Let's pause for a moment to process that number, $76 million. For most people, a wedding might cost $20,000, maybe $50,000 if it's grand, a few $100,000 if you're wealthy. But this wedding, it's in a completely different universe. Social media is already exploding with comments. Memes of Bezos pulling out his add to cart button on wedding expenses, jokes about delivery drones dropping off diamond rings, TikToks that say, if Prime can't deliver it, Bezos won't have it at his wedding. But beneath the jokes lies the truth. This is not just a wedding. It's an empire flexing its muscles through the language of luxury. Picture the setting. Whispers suggest it's being held in one of Bezos' insane properties, possibly the $500 million superyacht Kourou, a floating palace longer than a football field, complete with its own support yacht carrying helicopters. Just imagine saying, "I do," while waves sparkle against polished teak decks, while billionaires sip vintage champagne older than their companies. Every seat draped in fabrics hand-woven from Italy, every centerpiece sculpted from rare orchids flown in at the last minute, kept alive by climate-controlled jets. This is not about cost. It's about domination, about saying to the world, if you thought royal weddings were the standard, think again. And then there's the guest list. Hollywood A-listers, Silicon Valley titans, former presidents, maybe even royalty. It reads like the Forbes Billionaire Index collided with the Oscars red carpet. Rumors swirl of Beyoncé performing, of Elton John making an appearance, of secret performances that rival the Super Bowl halftime show. Security is tighter than the Met Gala and Area 51 combined, with private jets stacking up on runways, and paparazzi swarming like locusts around the chosen venue. Every detail is a headline, every whisper a viral tweet. Halfway through this spectacle, let's bring back the line that captures it all. Jeff Bezos, Lauren Sanchez wedding, $76 million cost will shock you. Because the deeper you go, the more surreal it becomes. We're not just talking about dresses or flowers. We're talking about jewelry collections that could anchor entire museum wings. Lauren Sanchez is rumored to be wearing custom couture worth millions, with diamonds so large they could have their own security teams. The ring itself, estimated at $2.5 million, a sparkling symbol not just of love but of status, influence, and power. But it's not just about what they're spending, it's also about what it represents. Bezos, once seen as the nerdy tech founder with awkward laughs, is now stepping fully into the role of global monarch. And Lauren Sanchez, who was once simply a television personality, now sits as queen in this empire of wealth. For their critics, this wedding is proof of everything wrong with billionaire culture, displays of excess while the world grapples with crises. For their fans, it's pure aspiration, the fairy tale of wealth taken to its extreme. And for the internet, it's endless entertainment, a spectacle that will trend for weeks. Social media has already turned parts of this wedding into memes. A viral joke shows Bezos walking down the aisle with the Amazon Prime logo above him. Another compares the $76 million price tag to 76 million Prime memberships. Some comment that it's ironic Bezos is known for 2-day shipping but took years to ship himself to the altar. Yet beyond the jokes, people are genuinely fascinated. Because deep down, weddings, even at this scale, tap into something primal. The ritual of commitment, the theater of love, magnified here by unimaginable wealth, becomes a global story everyone wants to peek into. But there's also the shadow of scandal. People haven't forgotten how this love story began, amid leaked private messages and headlines that painted Bezos not just as a genius, but as a man entangled in tabloid drama. Some whisper that this wedding, with its royal scale, is not just about celebrating love but about rewriting a narrative, about turning the page from scandal to fairy tale, from whispers of betrayal to declarations of eternal devotion. Every diamond, every imported rose, every million-dollar touch is not just decoration. It's a statement, a reminder that the richest man alive can shape his story however he wants. And yet, what makes this story addictive isn't just the wealth, it's the humanity peeking through. Guests say Bezos is genuinely in love, that Lauren Sanchez makes him laugh, that he seems more alive with her than ever before. People can criticize the money, but they can't deny the chemistry. It's this duality, the spectacle of billions and the intimacy of romance, that makes the Jeff Bezos, Lauren Sanchez wedding one of the most captivating stories of our time. As drones buzz in the sky capturing glimpses, as tabloids publish exclusive shots, as TikTok influencers break down every outfit, every ring, every menu item, the world keeps circling back to that number. $76 million. Enough to make jaws drop, enough to fuel outrage and admiration in equal measure. Some call it obscene, others call it iconic, but no one can look away. And here's the truth. Weddings have always been theater. From medieval kings staging feasts that bankrupted their treasuries, to Hollywood celebrities renting castles, to billionaires turning yachts into floating palaces, it's always been about sending a message. And the message here is clear. Jeff Bezos has conquered business, space, and now love in the most spectacular way possible. As the last champagne flute is raised, as fireworks light up skis above ocean waves, as hashtags dominate Twitter and Reels flood Instagram, one thing is certain. This wedding isn't just an event. It's a turning point in the mythology of wealth, a story that will be told in whispers and headlines for years. It's proof that love, when mixed with unimaginable power, can create a spectacle bigger than movies, bigger than royalty, bigger than life itself.